I'm Lila Anders, and it is homecoming at Solon High School. Solon Education TV is proud and excited to bring you tonight's game. I'm here today with our wonderful football coach. Coach, I know the team has had some struggles against Hudson and Nordonia this season. What does it take to get the team back on track?
Yeah, I think this week we focused a lot on the little things in practice. Anytime you're struggling a little bit or you're not playing a complete game, you got to slow things down and you got to think about, are we doing what we're supposed to do every single play and for 4 quarters? And so we focused a lot on the details of our positions this week. It starts with coaching, it starts with playing, and then, just try to put it together for 4 quarters on Friday.
That's awesome. And I know today at the pep rally there was a really inspiring speech to our students. Do you want to tell our audience more about how you rallied them together?
Yeah, anytime you get to talk to the entire student body, all the teachers, all of the students, it's just awing to see so many different people in one place. And we've got people in the band, on the football team, soccer team, people on no team, and so what I think is sometimes the focus is what's different about everybody, and my goal was to kind of shed some light on what we all have in common, and that's that we're all Solon Comets. So, and I, said, hey, let's put all of our energy into what makes us the same as opposed to what makes us different. So hopefully we can all rally together and have a great night tonight to start a great homecoming weekend.
That's amazing. And I know tonight is one of the first home games in a while. You've been traveling a lot. What does it mean to the student athletes to be playing back on home turf?
It's just better, to make it simple. We love playing at home. Our players feel comfortable here, and just the atmosphere of Stewart Field on a Friday, there's nothing like it. So when we turn that corner and see our home crowd and the students and all of the support, it gives us a boost there, especially early on.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight. Now we cut to our pregame show and our Solon High School marching band.
Tonight, the band begins the homecoming festivities with the fight song fanfare, followed by the Solon fight song. Clap and sing along as the band brings their thunderous sound down the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homecoming 2025. At this time, we'd like to introduce our 2025 Homecoming Court. The court tonight is composed of 8 extraordinary individuals selected by the Solon High School student body. Please help me welcome them and give them a warm welcome. Here is this year's court. Malik Jarari, escorted by Mohammed Inola Jarari. Samantha Austin. Samantha is escorted by Tim and Tina Yule. Garrett Dillow. Garrett is escorted by Luke and Stacy Dillow. Dylan Burke. Dylan is escorted by Todd and Kim Burke. Hunter Ramsey. Hunter is escorted by Mark, Ann, and Isabel Ramsey. Julia Gudalovich. Julia is escorted by Stan, Olga, and Max Gudalovich. Noah Prampall. Noah is escorted by Neil, Amanda, and Isaac Prampall. Andrea Sanchez Camacho. Andrea is escorted by Marco Sanchez, Hakabed Camacho, Eric Sanchez Camacho, and Valentina Sanchez Camacho. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for our 2025 Homecoming Court? And now, can we have the drum roll, please? Congratulations to our 2025 Solon High School Homecoming Queen, Dylan Burke. And drum roll again, please. Congratulations to our 2025 Solon High School Homecoming King, Garrett Dillow. Congratulations to Dylan Burke and Garrett Dillow, our homecoming court. Congratulations to all. How about a big round of applause?
Please rise as the band pays homage to Solon High School by performing The Alma Mater, conducted by band president Elliot Nefak.
I didn't see if we won the toss or lost the toss. I didn't catch that. Talk a lot. We got a lot. We can talk about a lot.
All right, whenever you want to throw it to us, are you going to keep us on the camera the whole time?
All right, we got someone coming through real quick. All right.
Let's keep the festivities going with a tune by Britain's second most famous export, the Rolling Stones. Prepare to be dazzled as the dance team tears up the turf with
We
their
could do an abbreviated
1974
one.
smash hit. It's only rock and roll, but I like it.
Shoot it.
It's week 6 of the Ohio High School Athletic Association football season, and we are back at home here in the cozy confines of Solon Stewart Field for SETV's continued production of Solon Comet Athletics. Under the direction of Joe Ferenci, SETV is proud to present this production. My name, Chuck Chokina. This is my tech and football expert, Jerry Burris. We're happy to be with you tonight. We have an evenly matched game here tonight, Jerry,
We do.
between Solon and the 2-3 Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs. Give us a little sample of what you think we can expect in this one.
Well, 2 away games. We're back home at Stewart Field, and the Comets are ready to get back on the right track. And this is a great matchup to do that because, like you said, evenly matched teams. Going down the roster, I think these teams are very evenly matched across the board. The one thing I am looking to see what happens with the Solon Comets is replacements on defense. We have 5 guys who were starters in August who are on the sidelines right now. So we have to fill in some faces and some names that we got to see how they can play. So we're trying to gel that unit together. But the one thing that is back and has been playing very well the past few weeks is the tandem of Brady Bush and Ibrahim Diaby at defensive end. Attacking in this pass rush is a good matchup against a Stow offensive line that's not the best we've seen the past few weeks. So I'm excited to see that. Offensively, I want to see Solon play with a little bit of tempo tonight because Stow has a lot of guys going both ways, playing a lot of downs, and let's see if we can use some tempo to our advantage. get some explosive plays, and get some points on the board.
Prognosticators, looking at this one, have it really close between Stow at 2-3 and Solon at 1-4. And those same prognosticators, in looking at what scenarios get Solon into the playoffs, they're going to need 4 wins to have a shot at being one of the top 12 teams. And they've changed the playoff structure this year. Solon is in Division I, Region 1 with 17 other teams. And the way they do it now, they give the top 4 a bye, and they take 12 teams into the playoffs. And in order for Solon to have a legitimate chance, they got to get to 4 wins. And this is a game for them, for their program, for Coach Brian Wisniewski and these kids on homecoming night. This is a game they got to have.
There's no doubt. And 4 wins, I'm not worried about that right now. We got to get 1 win tonight.
Yeah.
Let's get 1 win tonight. And I think that this matchup is going to be based off of, like we said, the pass rush. And we're trying to stop the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldog quarterback, Jacob Harrington, senior quarterback, who is their point man. He's the one who makes the offense go. They run a little bit of RPO. He can run. He is a running threat. He's an efficient passer. He's shown he can throw the ball last week against Hudson. And he's a dangerous quarterback. So we have to make sure he's contained. We're trying to key him up. The other guy to look for is their big tight end, number 10, Andrew Rickelman. He's 6'4", 220. He's easy to find, but he's a two-way player too. So matching up with him in when he's playing offense and making sure we stop him on defense. He's a good pass rusher as well.
It is homecoming night. Congratulations to the 2025 homecoming queen, Dylan Burke, and 2025 homecoming king, Garrett Dillo, who were named just before we went on the air.
Yep.
And we're waiting for the entrance of the Solon Comets and Coach Brian Wisniewski. To review, Solon has initially lost their first 2 games against Kenston, and at Strongsville. And then in a game we brought to you here on SETV, with a late field goal by Jimmer McMeechan from 48 yards. Comets came out on top against Shaker Heights 10-7. They've lost the last 2 weeks again on the road to a good Hudson squad and an even better Nordonia team. Stow Monroe Falls started the season with a loss against Medina and beat Barberton and Cleveland JFK. And they have also lost their last 2 to Twinsburg and Hudson. So against common opponents, both teams have lost by 30-plus points. So I think for these kids here, the Solon Comets tonight, on their home turf on homecoming, I mean, how much more motivation do they need to get after this one here tonight? Injuries or no injuries, this is an important game for the football program.
There's no doubt.
just about getting, well, we are ready to kick it off here shortly. It is a clear sky. Got another pretty good crowd. Not quite what we had at Shaker Heights, but a good side, good turnout on the home side. So it'll be interesting, Jerry. You mentioned at the outset that Solon's going to go with some tempo, which is really out of character for them, as they've been a team that offensively has been pretty content to run down clock and try to get down the field with long, sustained drives.
Yeah, they've been a huddle team. You know, sending the play in slowly, trying to get the ball to be in their control for as long as they possibly can on these long, sustained drives. You know, there's two ways to go about it, but either way, you still got to end with points on the board. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here.
Solon has won the toss and will kick off. Brady Sulzer, a junior, number 36, will boot it for the Comets. Deep for the Bulldogs. Number 6, Caden Boyd. He's a 5'6", 170-pound junior who will be running a lot of running back tonight. And Jack Miller, also a junior, number 5, is deep. They are deep for the Bulldogs, and the Comets will be kicking to the south end zone. And here we go, week 6 of the OHSAA football season at Solon Stewart Field. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some high school football. Sulzer addresses it, kicks it end over end into the right corner, and that's going to be Boyd who will bring it up the right side, and he'll get run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Good directional kick there for Solon and good coverage, and that's where quarterback Jacob Harrington, number 3, a senior, 5'11", 200, will be at the helm for the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs. First and 10, and already we've got an official. Not sure.
Adjusting the play clock here.
Thank you.
Yeah, interesting to see how Jacob's going to do this for Stow. Are they going to go with their RPO looks they started with last week?
3 wide, a tight end right, a single back. Harrington will throw it out into the flat to Jack Miller, and Miller will get positive yardage all the way out past the first down sticks.
Pass is complete to Miller. He's tackled by Kramer.
Simple read there at the line of scrimmage, Jer.
Yeah, just a quick screen out to the flat. You know, when we're playing that 2-1 zone defensive look, good thing sophomore Jonah Klotzman came up and made the tackle. It could have been a bigger game. Stow in no hurry. They're going to huddle. Same formation the other way.
In the gun is Harrington. Takes the low snap. Now he'll run it. He has some room. Tripped over his own blocker and picked up 2. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for Stow.
Hard to tell if that was a design QB run or if he was running for his life there, but he is a dangerous running threat, no doubt.
Low
Looks
snap.
like they're pulling around the bend for him. Yeah, he just tripped.
They even had the tight end. That's the guy to keep an eye on also. One of their captains, number 10, Andrew Rickelman. They pulled the tight end from the backside there. This time he's as a blocking back. 2 receivers out to the right of Harrington. In the gun, takes the snap and throws it out into the flat. Ball is caught by number 2, Dalen Keeling.
Harrington's pass is complete to Keeling.
And
It's
it
brought down by
is
Javon Williams.
Javon Williams out there in coverage. Short gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 6
Third down 6.
for Stow.
Nice job by the Solon defense being aggressive on that RPO look. He could have handed it off. He could throw it. He decided to throw it. Aggressive tackling makes a 3rd and about 6.
3rd and long would be time to watch the defensive ends for Solon, Brady Bush, and Ibrahim Diaby. Can they get to the quarterback? They roll Harrington out to the left. Bush providing pressure, and there he is with the sack. And that is a big sack, 15 yards to be exact.
Brady Bush.
Way back at the Stow 27-yard line. Watch Bush just get upfield, take a great angle.
Chuck, that was a great call by you, saying we need to get a pass rush, and here it comes. Do this the rest of the night.
Well, they tried to roll him out maybe to get away from that pressure, and didn't work. Number 1, Cooper Walker.
For your comments, number 1, Cooper Walker.
Harrington in the gun. He's going to drop back and pooch punt it, and Walker will take it on one hop at his 37. And he cuts upfield to the 40. He's got some room outside. He's at the 50. He's going to look to cut back, and he gets into Stow territory all the way to the 41-yard line. A nice return there by Cooper Walker, and a nice job by the Solon special teams.
Yeah, I even saw some guys avoid the block in the back to make sure we did not cause a penalty on here. You know, when you do these pooch punts like this, a return is dangerous because your guys are trying to block for you because you might do the fake. Absolutely no reason to do it there because it's 3rd and 4th and long, but nice return by Cooper Walker. Great field position. Let's see what the comments do here.
25, play clock. I will chop it in, please.
Henry Sharpley, number 28, in at running back. Wideouts. Christian Nelson, number 17, and Miguel Sierra are wide left. Brady Bush in it, blocking back. Turn and hand to Sharpley behind Bush's block. He will maybe get a yard.
Henry Sharpley,
and here we go. We're going to see as Solon is going to try to wear down these Bulldogs by going fast on offense. They've got the play cards up in the air and the signals going in. This time, 2 receivers out to the wide side of the field, a single receiver to the bottom, and Cohen to pass. Fires, and it's caught. Miguel Sierra makes the catch. Brody Cohen drops the dime there, and Solon has a first down at the Stow 27.
Just comeback route. Sierra wide open. Secures the ball. 2-foot tap. First down, Comets.
Cohen zipped that one. Again, a 2-by-1 with Brady Bush at blocking back. They hand to Sharpley, and he looks to cut outside. He won't get, but maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard.
Brought down by Katie Boyd.
The one thing about this 3-4 look by the Bulldogs tonight is it is going to be aggressive between the tackles. But I am liking this tempo look that the Solon Comets are doing. Checking at the line, making adjustments, trying to get the best play in against this best look. Looks like they're in man.
What a change. They've played 5 games this year, and they've shown none of this, so Stow can't have expected this. Sharpley tries to cut outside, and he's going to get brought down by number 12, who read that play all the way, Israel Perkis, a junior. Number 12, he comes up right away.
Yeah, he shoots his gap, takes his responsibility away, and answers that question quickly.
3rd and 12. Again, Cohen with a 2-by-1 formation. He's got Cooper Walker and Miguel Sierra to the bottom of the screen, and Christian Nelson out wide to the top. He will drop straight back. Now under pressure, tries to run, and he'll get brought down by Rickelman at the Stow 26, and could be 4-down territory here for Solon. 4th and 8.
Brought down by Rickelman.
Spencer Kramer checks in. Brady Bush checks out. So they'll go with 4 wideouts on 4th and 8. Cohen is in the gun.
Now this cat and mouse game, they're going to do it too. They're checking their play based off of our formation, making their adjustments.
Solon will go for it. Cohen to throw. fires over the middle. He's got his man. Spencer Kramer breaks a tackle and lost the football, and it's recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Spencer Kramer had it stripped, but Cooper Walker, Johnny on the spot, recovered the ball in the end zone. The referee did not signal right away because that ball was loose.
Replay is going to show it. Great drop. Great anticipation on the throw. Kramer fighting for the extra yards. I think he crossed anyway, but touchdown regardless. Good job, Cooper Walker, being Johnny on the spot. Touchdown, Comets.
Solon really got a lucky bounce there.
Yes.
The extra point by Brady
Sulzer is up and good, and it's an early 7-0 lead on homecoming night for your Solon Comets on a fumble recovery by Cooper Walker and a rather fortuitous bounce, Jerry.
There's the word, fortuitous bounces. You hope they go your way at home.
Not only was it that, but it was lucky as well.
Yeah, obviously that ref can't see the replay like we did, but I think Kramer had the touchdown, but if you don't secure it and make sure that you hand the ball to the official, anything can happen there. Good start. Showed tempo, changing the plays, playing the cat and mouse game, getting to a better situation. Hopefully we can figure out the run game a little bit. We didn't really gain many yards at all, but threw the ball effectively for some big plays.
And Cullen shows a really strong arm. He can zip it. And Kramer did a good job of hanging on to that football after juggling it. And also the confidence that you show in your offense to go for it on 4th and 8.
He also had time. You know, that left side of Lim and Gumanek up front gave him an opportunity.
Sulzer kicks it and Boyd takes it. He'll try the right side again. This time he has room. He's all the way out past midfield and into Solon territory. Solon looked like they directionally kicked it, but they did not cover it very well at all. This was 5, Jack Miller, not Caden Boyd. They got a block on the end on the outside. Someone didn't wrap up.
Using that sideline as an extra tackler, but got to get there a little bit quicker.
2 backs in the backfield now for Stow. 2 receivers to the short side and a single receiver to the bottom. Again, a low snap, and Brady Bush is already in the backfield. And there's been a couple already low snaps for Stow so far tonight, and it has not helped their RPO game.
Very low, yeah. Makes the timing completely thrown off. This is just survival at this point.
Looked like it was going to be an option out here to the wide side of the field. They were not trying to block the end. They may have been optioning him with Rickelman. They're not afraid to bring number 10 at 6'4", 220 around the horn from his tight end position as a lead blocker. Harrington to throw, dishes it out in the flat. And Stow's got room there. Number 5, Jack Miller, who returned that kick, had all kind of room on the quick flip out to the flat.
Yeah, Stow recognized that Solon's playing a little bit of soft coverage out there. They're trying to keep everything in front. Let's see, they're flipping the formation. I bet they do the same thing.
Harrington hands this time. And with room to run is number 12, Israel Perkis.
He's brought down by Brock Stone.
A two-way player. He gets 5, 2nd and 5 at the Solon 29. Harrington again in the gun with Perkis next to him. And he will give Perkis up the middle. And it looks like he has the first down.
Perkis the ball carrier.
He does.
Brought down by
1st and 10 Stow. They're doing that read game up front.
Yeah, Bulldogs are using their tempo against us. They're reading the defensive end on that read play, like you said, Chuck, and taking what they're not taking away. So they're going to hand the ball off unless we crash down and try to take it and make the quarterback run. Right now we're not. We could always adjust to that.
And bringing Rickelman around, he can be a pass receiver off of that formation too. So 3-by-1 this time. There's another a low snap again. Bush is in the backfield, making sure that Harrington doesn't pick it up and do anything with it, but a big loss for the Bulldogs from the 23 back to the 41. They lose 18 yards on this.
I couldn't catch it on the replay, but it looks like he's snapping and pulling at the same time. That's like Jason Kelsey level talent. If you can snap the ball and pull at the same time, I don't know too many high school schemes that are doing that. So interesting to watch. Are they going to stay with this? Because it's hurt them several times. That was like a punt.
So 2nd down and 28.
Timeout.
Somebody called a timeout.
Stow with the timeout. Maybe they're going to have a talk with the center.
They have been moving the football.
Yeah, their scheme's great, and they have dangerous weapons. Israel can run the ball. Quarterback can run the ball. Like you said, their tight end has been a threat downfield in the past couple games that I've seen, Rickelman. And when he pulls around, he's not just a blocker. He could be out in the flats, and they could do a quick dump off. So it's a tough scheme. It's essentially a triple option. And just doing it in different ways. You have to stay assignment sound on defense, but you also have to be aggressive. Brady Bush has obviously been playing very aggressive, getting upfield penetration. Let's just see how we answer. I'm more interested to see how are we going to stop that quick screen out into the flats, because right now we're playing soft to it, but I can't see us just staying at that same way the rest of the game. I'm sure they'll just come up with a new way to attack it.
Well, a couple of new DBs in the defensive backfield. And Stow probably sees that and realizes they can attack there. Again, Harrington in the gun. Again, the low snap. Dishes it out here to Perkis, who had the ball and dropped it, and I think they're going to rule it a fumble. And Solon is fighting for the football, but they're going to call 3rd down. Stow got it back.
Elijah Woodard read that beautifully and came up aggressively on this hit.
Perkis is granted a reception, has the ball.
Oh, he never caught it.
Yeah, but they called it. They called it one, and Bush had it in his hands but couldn't secure it.
That was a great replay shot, because from up here, I thought he caught it and dropped it. 3rd and long double sticks defense here.
So now 4 wide out. They bring Perkis out. Well, actually 5. They empty the backfield. Harrington takes a good snap this time. Diaby's got pressure. He escapes from it. He'll cross the line of scrimmage and get down to the 29-yard line on the run. So that'll bring up 4th and 15. Well, we'll call it 16.
This empty set. We're just rushing 3. Good pressure. It's so hard as a defensive end to turn that corner when you're in that empty look, when you have only one guy coming up the middle.
Good tackle in the open field by Shane Parker, number 35 for Solon.
Still in that double stick defense. We've got to keep him in front, come up, make a tackle, and it's our ball.
They got Rickelman out to the wide side of the field. Again, the snap is rolled back there. Harrington is under pressure from Pecana, completes the pass, but he'll be dropped short of the 1st down. The pass was caught by number 8, Gideon Larlam, and he was brought down by Elijah Woodard.
Kept it in front. They had make them throw the underneath route, and everyone do their job. Come up, make the tackle, get him down, and here comes the offense. Great job by the Comets defense.
Good closing speed there by Pecana, and I stand corrected. Brock Stone, number 5, who's one of the leading tacklers for the Solon Comets, was in on that tackle. We're down to a minute and a half, 1:32 remaining. First quarter, Solon with an early touchdown on a fumble recovery after a completed pass to Spencer Kramer. Cooper Walker fell on the football in the back of the end zone, and the Comets lead this one 7-0. They take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield for Brody Cohen, and he hands to Briar Pacana, who is running hard but will only get 3 yards.
Give it to Briar Pacana.
That's his first run for the Comets today. Doing a little 2-back look with Sharpley in the backfield as a blocking back.
Cohen will roll to his right. Fire it into the flat to Kramer. Kramer's got the ball and a first down, and he's all the way out to the Solon 37-yard line. 1st and 10 Comets.
This is something that Brody Cohen does very well, rolling out and taking what's there, and Kramer turning into a nice first down for the Solon Comets offense.
This is a different set for them with the 2 backs in the backfield.
Yeah, I haven't seen this yet this season. I like it.
They fake the Sharpley. Cohen rolls, fires. Kramer did not secure the catch. So 2nd and 10. Clock stops.
I think 2 backs in the backfield, that's definitely a running set, but they run a little play action to throw it back to the short side. Kramer caught it, he just didn't get his feet in.
Pacana checks out. Brock Stone checks out. Christian Nelson, Cooper Walker to the wide side of the field. Miguel Sierra to the short side. Checking the play at the line of scrimmage based on what Stow is showing. They've got 5 DBs in the game. Cohen takes the shotgun snap and hands to Sharpley. Running up the middle. Positive yardage. 7 yards out to the Solon 44-yard line.
That's the version of the cat and mouse game you want to see. The defense didn't adjust, but we sure did to get that positive play in there.
Brings up a 3rd down 3 for the Comets.
66 Jack Cater was out in front leading that one, as was Brady Bush. 3rd down and 3. We're down to 20 seconds. The Comets could sit on this one and let the clock, well, they couldn't. No, the play clock was down. Sharpley will run. He's got the first down and more. Up the gut into Stow territory. And all the way at the Stow 41-yard line goes Henry Sharpley right up the gut. That's the kind of running that Solon needs to have here tonight.
Look at that vertical seam for him. And, you know, it seems like the first couple of runs we had in the beginning of the first quarter were a little bit more east-west. We're going vertical right here. There are seams open, cracks for Henry Sharpley to run through. Big change so far from what we've seen in the last time we were here at Stewart Field. We're going right at him. And I love the tempo change. We're checking plays at the line. The adjustments have been great so far. And it seems to be working because Stowe is not adjusted when they have those opportunities to change their play. So the second quarter is going to be, do we keep this up? Can we get an explosive? I like Cohen running these rollouts, throwing the quick dump-off pass for, 6-7 yards and the flat there. Some good stuff so far.
And if they can couple that, the successful passing game that they've shown thus far with some big runs, like Henry Sharpley has just busted a couple, that would be a good thing. Let's throw it down to our sideline reporter, Lila Alders.
Henry Sharpley, the ball carrier.
that mic is in my ear.
Finally brought down by Lorenzo Fitzgerald. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down, 2 for the Comets.
So Comets starting the second quarter here.
Some microphone, I'm getting all kind of noise in my headset. Cohen in the shotgun, turns, hands to Sharpley. He'll try to bounce. There's a flag down in the field. I think this one's coming back.
Henry Sharpley,
It's a
the ball
false start
carrier,
against
brought down
Solon
by
on 2nd and
Byron
2.
Austin.
Comets will be faced with
We do have a
2nd
flag on the
and
play.
7.
Yeah, we weren't set there.
Just starting the second period of play here at Solon Stewart Field. SETV is your broadcast station for all of Solon Comet Athletics. Here's that play again that got called back.
Yeah, their receiver to the far side was in motion slightly. After that great first down run, moving the wrong way.
Handoff to Sharpley. He's got some room up the gut. He'll get brought down by Miller.
Henry Sharpley, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Jack Miller.
And Solon will have 3rd and 5.
Brings up the
Comets
third
have something
down
going
four
here
for
with
the
this
Comets.
scheme. They're pulling 2 around, including Brady Bush, the tight end. Stay vertical on those runs, and we're getting 6, 7 a pop.
2 down territory here for Solon. So they can run it here on 3rd at the Stow 35. Cohen will roll to his right, fires, complete. Cooper Walker out there in the flat, nice safe throw, and again, with the way Brody Cohen zips the football,
Cohen's pass is complete to Miguel Sierra.
Yeah, you said safe throw. This is a great
Knocked
throw,
out of
too.
bounds by
Like,
Caden Boyd.
bam. Sitting down, just past the sticks, taking the first down, getting us into the next set of downs here.
I stand corrected. That was Miguel Sierra making that catch.
Comets playing cat and mouse again here, checking their play. Stow's changed to a 4-front here. They're playing more of a 4-2-5 defense.
Cohen turns, hands to Buchanan, up the middle. He's got room. He's got 6 yards. Briar Buchanan running hard, trying to share the
Briar Buchanan
running
with
back
carry.
duties here tonight with the
He's
number
brought
of
down by
injuries that
Israel
Solon
Perkins.
has on the defensive
He gained
side.
6 on the play.
Buchanan's
Second down,
had to
4 for
play a
Comets.
little bit more on that side of the football, but here he is getting a chance to run again, getting upfield, bouncing off of tacklers, getting
Face
spun around, a
masks.
face mask. That's going to be a 15-yarder, I got to believe.
If they call, they may even call horse call the way
We do have a flag
Buchanan
on the
reacted
play.
to that. But, you know, they've run the same running play, like essentially 3 out of the last 4 plays, and it's working. Horse collar tackle.
Penalty. There is no flag.
What?
There's Mike checked out there for a second.
They said they pulled him by the front of the shoulder pads, not the back.
Result of
I
the
don't
play
think
is a
Coach
third down,
Wiz
1 for the
agrees
Comets.
with what we just saw on the replay right there. Clearly a horse collar tackle. That should be 1st and goal.
Yeah, so the question would become, how can you pull a runner backwards by grabbing him in the front?
I didn't do well in physics.
Yeah, that would have to be, NASA would have to study that one. Buchanan behind Cohen, goes up the middle, has the first down and a little more, but that's all they needed was to get to the 15-yard line. They got to the 14. It'll be 1st and 10 Solon. We're down to 9:21 remaining. Second quarter, and the Comets are out to a 7-0 lead on homecoming night.
Comets brought in Easton Evans, number 88, another tight end,
Tackled by
extra
number
body
6,
in
Caden
there.
Boyd.
Staying vertical.
First and
Big
10
fan
for
of this
Comets.
vertical running game right now.
The ball is placed on the Bulldogs'
Suiting them well.
14-yard line.
Cohen sends Sierra out to the wide side of the field. 2 blocking backs in here. So power running formation. 88 Easton Evans with 33 Brady Bush, and a timeout called
First time out.
by Solon. A good timeout there on first down with them getting the ball here deep into Stow territory. They've got to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, it looked like they had a substitution issue. They were looking for somebody on the sideline that may not have gone in. But when you adjust these packages like that, 2 tight ends, 1 tight end, no tight ends, things like that, you got to make sure that's clearly communicated. But I like what they're doing right now, Chuck. They're adjusting by adding extra bodies. They're spreading it out and throwing it out into the flats, and they're doing it effectively. I think Cohen right now is 3 of 4, maybe 4 or 5 off the top of my head. Obviously with the touchdown that was fumbled. See a lot of animal costumes walking around tonight, Chuck. Safari night? Is that the theme for the student section?
That could be, because I saw the same.
See pandas, cows, sharks, you name it.
It's a zoo over there.
Yeah, safari hats. Welcome to the jungle.
Comets going right to the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10 at the Stow 14. Would be a big score for Solon if they could punch this one in. They've got Brady Bush in at tight end. Easton Evans is in, just 2 wide out sharply behind Cohen, who fakes, boots it out to his left, fires. Bush has got it. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Comets.
Cohen's pass is complete to number 33, Brady Bush. He falls into the end zone for a Solon touchdown.
You think we're going to zig and we zag? We brought in the extra blocking back. Great time to run play action.
I thought he threw this late. I was a little worried about this one.
Oh,
there.
by the smallest of margins, but great hands by Bush. Cohen had a fantastic play fake that on there too. Fooled me. I was looking at the running back. Thanks for the replay.
Harrington had a shot at that one. Number 3, the quarterback, playing DB, read that very well. I don't know if that ball went through his hands. I don't know if in the truck. Can we see that touchdown
He's going to think
again?
about that one for a while. Inches away.
There it is again. Well, that's the extra point. We're going to take a look at that touchdown again just to see if Jacob Harrington, who's going both ways for Stow, if he let that one go right through his hands. Brady Seltzer is on again to boot for Solon. Miller and Boyd are deep. Seltzer kicks it off of an up back, and the Comets have it. Elijah Daber, a sophomore, number 19, falls on the football. I don't know, well, 18, excuse me, that's not Elijah Davis, it's Jonah Klotzman. I don't know if they're doing this on purpose or they're just trying to squib it, but they kick it right into the up back's legs, and the ball bounces right back to Solon.
What's the word? Fortuitous bounce.
Yes.
Even off a human being. Yeah, I can't tell if that was planned or unplanned, but either way, it benefits the Comets.
Clean living. And it sets Solon up in Stow territory at the 48. They're already out to a 2-score lead. We're at 9:15 of the second quarter. Cooper Walker and Miguel Sierra are out to the wide side of the field. Nelson to the short side. Sharpley's going to try to run that way. He'll get brought down. There's Rickelman. Defensive end, 6'4", 220. Captain, one of their captains. Look at Rickelman get upfield, defeat the blocker, and take care of the running back. Good play there by Stow's right defensive end.
Went away from those vertical runs. Let's see what we do here with this adjustment. Playing a little cat and mouse. Still in that 4-man front. 2 linebackers.
Cohen to throw. Fires. Nelson's got it. He'll gain, we'll call it 6. Third down. 7 yards at the Stow 45 after the turnover. After the fumble off the kickoff. Solon's trying to do something with it here in a game they're already up 2 scores in. Walker and Sierra to the wide side of the field. Christian Nelson to the short side. Brady Butch to the left of quarterback Brody Cohen, who has Henry Sharpley in the backfield with him. They're calling a play and they just about ran out of play clock and had to use their second timeout. Coach Wiz wasn't thrilled with that communication.
Yeah, it looked like a communication issue. We had receivers with their hands up like, what? Huh? What? When you're going fast and you've just started doing this, there's going to be some of these times where, especially if it's a play, maybe you haven't run before or maybe something you don't practice as much, that signal might not be real clear, and this stuff happens. But take the timeout.
Yeah, on a 3rd and 7. It's a good timeout.
Same formation.
Cohen takes the shotgun snap, looking for some running room. Now he'll take it. He will get the first down. Hard running by the quarterback, Brody Cohen. He knew where the sticks were, and he got there.
Brody Cohen, the ball carrier.
That's as good as a completion. 5-man protection, dropping back, not there. That's fine. Take off and go get the first down. Cohen can run. Tough runner. Played linebacker last year for us. Oh,
Comets
reverse.
try reverse. And it will be for a loss.
Give it to Miguel Sierra.
One guy stopped that play.
Backfield.
Miguel Sierra on the reverse. I don't know, that almost looked like a horse collar on this tackle.
Hanging on for dear life, that's for sure. You know, sometimes it's your lucky day, and 45, Walter Kirkland. Johnny on the spot for Stow.
Cohen in the gun again with his 3 receivers. He'll straight drop. He'll fire into the flat. He'll complete it to number 3, Miguel Sierra. He'll pick up 7. Ball was deflected again by, this time by Kirkland. 3rd and 13 for Solon.
Essentially, it's 2 down here. 14-point lead. You're over almost the 40-yard line here. Get 2 downs to get first down here.
Cohen drops straight back. Will step up in the pocket. Will fire it and complete it. They called him out. I see him waving now.
Cohen's ability to step up in the pocket, though, and adjust has been impressive this first half.
Still throw a strike.
Yeah.
There's Rickelman in the backfield.
Figures out for sure. Yeah. They know where Rickelman is.
Stow crowding the line of scrimmage. Solon goes back and will punt it.
Good pooch punt.
And it will roll out of bounds at about the 12 or 13-yard line. And Stow will take over with 7 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's a 14-0 ball game for Solon on homecoming night here on SETV from Stewart Field on the campus of the Solon City Schools. A must-win for the Comets here if they have any aspirations of getting to the playoffs, they really do need to get at least 4 wins out of this season, and this is one that they've got to have. Stow comes out right to the line of scrimmage. Jacob Harrington has Caden Boyd in the backfield with him. He's got 3 wideouts, brings Rickelman in motion. They hand to Boyd. Boyd around right end.
Tough runner.
Is wanting contact, running into Solon Comet players and picking up positive yardage. We'll call it 9 yards.
Following his big tight end.
Boyd putting his head down and trying to run over people. Solon will get the ball to start the second half. So this is a pivotal moment here before the half for the Bulldogs. Caden Boyd up the middle. Won't get much, but he'll get enough for the first down. It will be 1st and 10. Stow.
Brought down by Brady Bush.
At the Solon 20, at their own 25.
The injured Comet, but looks like he's okay, up and running. Looks like the defensive ends are playing that zone read a little bit different because Brady Bush kind of just surfed right there in that spot and came down and crashed on the tailback.
Rickelman was set out wide. They're trying
Great
to run a
read on the
screen, and the Comets had it snuffed out.
They have
Go ahead.
They have 70, 20 yards downfield, and they just threw the ball past the line of scrimmage. I don't think the refs understand what's going on here. But anyway, they ran that little motion with the tailback, a little eye candy, that they're trying to draw everyone's eyes on the defense. And guess what? Comets had this well scouted. Look at the defensive lineman going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at 70, about 20 yards downfield, and that ball across the line of scrimmage. That should be grounding.
2-by-2 set for Harrington. Takes a snap, rolls to his left. Fires, completes. See where they spot him. They'll spot him short.
Couple chain links.
Pass is complete to Rickelman. Brought down by Woodard.
Woodard with a good tackle, not giving up the first down, but they gave it to him anyway. Okay.
Harrington in the gun. Stow trying to make something happen here before this half runs out. We're under 6 minutes. He brings a man in motion, Rickelman. He'll keep. He'll get some good lead blocking, and Harrington picks up 8 yards behind Rickelman and Boyd, who laid a couple of good blocks out here. See it again.
Yeah, I'm interested in this relationship between where the tailback is aligned and where the tight end is aligned, because it's kind of having a tell of QB run.
Boyd coming this way. Has room in the defensive backfield. A nice run there by Boyd. Picks up about 11 yards. And Stow is on the march.
And in a hurry. They replaced the center too, Chuck. That's 54. That's the middle linebacker.
Boyd will try the right side behind lead blockers. And pick up another 6 yards.
Running the same play.
If it's not broke.
Yeah, do not fix it. They're trying to do this as fast as possible. Trying to tire out this Solon Comet defense.
Solon is down to just 1 timeout. If this keeps going, I could see them using a defensive timeout. Here it is again. This time a flag comes in. It's got to be on the offense. Yep, a hold.
Brought down again by Diaby.
Caden Boyd's a tough runner. He gets his pads low and forces you to be physical in these tackles.
Second down.
He's built low to the ground, too.
Watch, they pull the guard in the center on the same side to run these little buck sweeps, if you want to call them that. But I can't imagine snapping the ball and pulling in the same play as a high school player. That is tough. That is a skillful alignment.
We're at 4:32 of the second period. We've got a huddle of zebras on the Solon Comet emblem. What do you think? Applebee's after? And they've moved the ball back on the hold. So second, 15 yards on the Stow side of the football field. Rickelman is over here in a wing now. Harrington fakes, now throws it out to Rickelman. And a great tackle there, Brock Stone. Playing with a bit of an injury. That one, you can see he came up a bit lame.
You called it, Chuck, earlier in the game. When tight end comes around the horn, he could be a receiver. They ran a little fake, dumped the ball off to him, and we luckily had a great tackle by Stone there.
3rd and 11. 3 wide. Rickelman is in at a slot back to the right of Harrington, who has Boyd to his right. He drops straight back. He's getting pressure from Brady Bush and Briar Pacana and has to throw the ball away. That closing speed of Briar Pacana and the pass rush of Brady Bush forced Harrington to just dump it off. And Stow has a decision to make here. At midfield, they were on the move. The holding penalty did not help them. But at 4th and 11, down 2 scores, this close to the half, 3:28 remaining. Wouldn't be surprised that they would go for it here.
Yeah, their formations look like they're punt formations. That's the problem. They just do these pooch punts.
It's a good boot by Harrington. Takes a sideways bounce, goes out of bounds. We'll call it the 14, 15-yard line,
Harrington bounces out of bounds.
where Solon will take over. 3:21 remaining in the half. Solon is out to a 14-zip lead.
Yeah, I'd like to see Solon try to be aggressive with maybe a tailback screen or something here on this first play, but you don't want to go and do something stupid like turn the ball over here on an interception. So careful pass. I wouldn't mind something into the field like they've been throwing those hitches. See if you can cross this 50-yard line with 2 minutes left and go get some points.
Brody Cohen brings him out. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him. 3 wide. No blocking back. Pacana and Sharpley. And hand to Pacana. He's got nothing. Stow has 2 timeouts left. We'll see if they're going to use them. They're not using one here on first down.
You know, with this 2-back look, it's putting Sharpley in a position where he's not probably as comfortable being the lead blocker here. It's one thing to do it in practice.
Again, the 2-back set. 3 wide. Clock ticking away. We're now to under 10 on the play clock. Snap the ball. Cohen rolls to his left, fires into the flat. The ball is caught by Nelson, and Nelson gets it all the way out to the Solon 35-yard line. Now with 2.5 remaining, clock stops while they move the chains. Solon has to think about, do they want to try to get something out of this drive instead of just sitting on it and getting into the half?
Well, Stow's playing soft right now. If you can take another 2 of those, across the 50-yard line, it's a different ball game.
Stowe showing blitz here. Walked up DB and a linebacker. Harrington is one of those DBs. He now backs out of that blitz, and they roll Cohen to his right, and he fires for Walker in between a bracketed coverage. The ball falls incomplete. We're down to 2:01 remaining in the half.
That smash concept is a little dangerous. You see that corner drifting back there. It's a long throw and a lot of time to make up the distance there.
Second down 10 for the Comets.
Two minutes left. If we can get another 20 yards, things change pretty quick.
3 wide. Bush in it, blocking back. Hand to Sharpley. Sharpley gets some room up the middle. Gets all the way out to the
Henry
40.
Sharpley, ball carrier. He's brought down by Harrington.
Stow is not using their timeouts. They've got 2. Solon has 1.
Second down 4.
Stow is bringing in
Third down 4.
a substitute on defense, a very large number 70.
It's 3rd and 4 for the Comets. Kramer, Sierra, Nelson are the wideouts. Sharpley in it, running back. Cohen rolls to his right. Fires. Tried to hit Sierra. Overthrew him. Good coverage by Stow. 4th down. Comets will boot this one away.
And nearly picked off.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Comets.
That's a hard throw to make when you're drifting back like that. There seems like there's time to settle, get your feet right, and deliver that ball, but I'm up here, not on the field. Punt the ball away, play good D. Let's go to the locker room.
Jack of all trades, Jacob Harrington, is deep for Stow. Spencer Kramer will boot it. And a timeout is being called by Solon. Make sure they've got this punt unit aware of what they need to do. They certainly can't allow a return. It's easier said than done, but with just 1:17 and a 2-score lead, what do you think about just directional kick the ball out of bounds?
Absolutely. Put it right down here towards our sideline, maybe around the 20. Let it
Go
roll
play
if you get a
defense.
chance. Go play defense. Make it a long field.
You don't have to kick it to the kid. Another thing you could do is just kick it high and short. Now they have 2 men deep. Harrington is one of them, and Dalen Keeling, number 2, is back there with him. And they're really 10, 20, 30. They're 40 yards back there. Kramer, left foot boots it high, end over end. Fair catch is called for and made by Harrington at his own 24-yard line.
Fair catch is called for by
And we're down to 110.
The Bulldogs at their own 24-yard line.
So mission accomplished there by the Solon special teams. No return. Nice high boot by Kramer.
Yeah, Klotzman got there really quick, forced the fair catch. Outstanding.
Make the Stow offense go the length of the field.
One thing we've not seen them do is try to take a shot at all. They've been throwing the short passes, screens, bubbles. Keep everything in front here.
I got to believe part of that is the pressure that Diaby and Bush are capable of putting on. Perkis now has the ball on a screen. The ball came out, or did he just keep his feet?
I think he just kept his feet. I thought the same thing at first, too, though.
He's got the first down.
They're trying to go fast.
They tried to take advantage of the rush there and throw the screen right over Brady Bush's head. He was rushing hard to the quarterback. 2-by-2 set, 4 receivers. Harrington fires in the flat. Rickelman's got the ball. Got to bring him down. He'll pick up 6. Well, no, we'll call it 7. 2nd and 3. They're all the way out to their own 46, 48 seconds for the Bulldogs. Try to do something with it here. Harrington with time. Diaby giving chase. There's a hold and a call. Rickelman is rumbling into the defensive backfield of Solon, but this is coming back. Ibrahim Diaby was rushing Harrington when he was held by the Stow offensive lineman. Bet we'll get a good view of this one on the replay.
Number 78. Second down.
So 50, right?
Yeah, he had a hold
Here.
of him on the chest.
That's 6'4", 220 rumbling
Right down the middle of the field.
through your defensive backfield of kids about 5'10", 160.
Solon subbed out a defensive lineman for extra DB. He's probably going to be spying. Yep.
Harrington fires into the flat for Rickelman. Incomplete. Good coverage there by Cooper Walker. Stops the clock with 27 seconds remaining.
Rock Stone, too. He's eyeing up Rickelman. They haven't really thrown to anybody else, and for good reason.
3rd and 12. Rickelman's flanked out here against Cooper Walker. Javon Williams over the top as a safety. Harrington will run the screen to Perkis. Perkis breaks a tackle, will get the first down, I believe. On 3rd down, he kept his feet moving.
Pass is complete to Perkis. He's brought down by
And the clock stops while Stow stops it.
They took
Watch
a timeout.
Perkis just keep his feet moving here. One
Yeah.
tackler
First down.
trying to slap the ball away. He does not stop getting
Please put 8
up the field
on the clock.
and picks up the first. 18 seconds will be put on the clock. For Stow, who's all the way out to their 48-yard line and trying to make something happen. As you mentioned, they're not taking shots down the field. They've been happy with the underneath routes and screen passes, trying to slow down the pass rush of Bush and Diaby. Solon content right now to play over the top, 2 safeties deep, try to keep everything in front.
18 seconds left. They probably have time for 2 at the most if they're short, quick plays with the timeout. Maybe a 3rd. Just keep it in front.
Well, they've got an empty set. 5 receivers. Perkis is here to the bottom of the screen. They've got 3 receivers at the top. Rickelman's one of those. Harrington will drop. He gets pressure now. Diaby giving chase. He throws back across his body and too high for Rickelman.
Harrington's pass is incomplete.
And
Intended
Brock
for Rickelman.
Stone. Is that Brock?
Brock Stone on the coverage.
I think it was Brock Stone.
2nd down 10 for the Bulldogs.
Oh, a few more inches. I was a 5th string backup quarterback, and I was told never late across the middle for reasons like that.
So when you became the 1st string, did you still?
That didn't happen, but I still wouldn't have thrown it late across the middle, hopefully. These guys like Brock Stone normally take those balls and go down the field.
3 receivers in a bunch set. Harrington looks to his right. Now he'll roll to his left. He will try to run. He gets to the chains, picks up the first down, but Stow is down to 3 seconds in the first half.
Harrington keeps the ball and is run out of bounds. At the
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with letting him run
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the count at 40.
and run that clock off. They have Pecana playing a spy on him,
Timeout. Stow.
and Breyer's fast, so that tells you the kind of speed that Harrington has.
There's 12 kids in the Solon defensive huddle right now. So Stow called a timeout. They have none remaining, and we're down to 3 seconds here in the first half. We'll invite our fans to stay tuned for the halftime show. The 300-member strong Solon High School marching band will take the field. This is the definition of prevent defense. 3 safeties at the goal line.
We'll see 2 linemen, Diaby and Bush at DNs. They got a spy with Buchanan, so essentially 3 guys playing on the quarterback right now. Stow's got a diamond up to the top there.
Yep. And they
Corner
will
blitz.
throw it to the middle of the field and almost picked again. But that's the way our half's going to end, with your Solon Comets on homecoming night with a 14-0 lead over the Stow Bulldogs. We'll see you after the half.
Good evening, Solon! Presenting the 300-member strong 2025 Solon Marching Band. Led onto the field tonight by band president Elliot Nefak. Tonight we present our Rock and Run show, a feature of 4 tunes that have rock or run in their title. Let's get this party started by hitching a ride on the Doobie Brothers classic, Long Train Runnin'. Let's keep the party going with a groovy tune from the smooth and suave Bruno Mars. You won't be able to keep from moving to the beat as the dance team boogies down to Runaway Baby. Our rock and run show wouldn't be complete if we didn't include Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. So get out your air guitars and jam along to I Love Rock and Roll. Our show may be coming to a close, but we're going out strong with a killer track from the Scorpions. Headbang along as the band shows off their moves to the hair metal classic, Rock You Like a Hurricane. You just witnessed the heart-stopping, hard-rocking, beat-dropping, earthquaking, and groove-making Solon Marching Band. The Solon Marching Band is under the direction of Mark Malden with dancing advisor Tina Ewell, along with assistant directors Rob Moose, Jerry McDougall, Sarah B. Hall, and Trent Seaver. We hope you enjoyed tonight's performance and have a great rest of your evening. Music is life.
Back here at Stewart Field on homecoming night, where the Solon Comets lead at halftime 14-0 over the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs in a must-win for the hometown team here tonight. Chuck Chokina, Jerry Burris with you. This is our highlight package from the first half. This is the first score. Brody Cohen throwing over the middle to Spencer Kramer. Does he get in before the ball gets stripped? No, the ball comes out, and Cooper Walker falls on it. As you mentioned, it was a fortuitous bounce. Here's a bad snap that cost Stow in the first half. They had numerous snaps that were rolling back to the quarterback on that one. They lost 18 yards. Here's a vertical run there by Henry Sharpley, and the Comets found some a ground attack. Brody Cohen throwing into the flat. That's one of several out routes that Cohen has thrown. And here's the second touchdown they had that Jacob Harrington about picked off, and Brady Bush hauled in for the score, setting the Solon Comets up to a 14-0 lead. Jerry.
Yeah, highlights there that include adjustments. We saw what happened when we started to attack vertically on the run game. We got away from trying to go east-west on those outside zone runs, and we saw what play action can do. We saw Brady Bush with some big hands there right on the goal line getting the touchdown, but what was not seen on that replay package is the adjustments on defense. We are doing a great job so far of reading our keys and getting out in the flats when they throw those quick screens in this zone read game where the quarterback is dangerous. So let's see if we can keep that going in this second half.
For the Comets, number 1, Cooper Walker.
So it's number 37,
Briar Buchanan.
Noah Levick kicking it off for Stow. Deep for Solon, Cooper Walker, Briar Buchanan, Walker will take it at his 5. He will fake a reverse to Sharpley. He will get to the 30-yard line where Solon will take over. 1st and 10. We get a flag late.
Yeah, number 7 came with a dirty shot.
He's tackled by Tyron Austin. We do have a flag on the play.
Blindside shot there. Love the fake reverse there to open up the half. My eyes definitely were fooled for a second.
Here's the call. That will add 15, and the Comets will have it at the 45-yard line. I don't know if we're going to see it on camera, but there was a push in the back at the end of this play. It's off camera. You might see number 35 there rolling on the ground for Solon. Shane Parker got hit in the back. So Brody Cohen comes out with 3 wide receivers. Walker, Sierra, Nelson. Brady Bush at blocking back. Henry Sharpley behind him. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it to Sharpley, who will try to get north and south, but will get bunched up at the line of scrimmage.
Stolen from him.
Stow insists they have the football, but the referees all have the number 2 up, and Henry Sharpley is on the ground, getting up slowly. Good to see him on his feet.
This looked like one of those situations where is the runner stopped? Is he in the grasp? But the ball was clearly in the hands of a Stow defender.
Well, turnover is something Stow really does need. It looks to me like they coached the kids up in the halftime to try to strip that thing.
Here, number 12 rips the ball out of his hand. He looks like he might be down.
Bush on the bootleg. Catches the pass, gets out to the 50, a gain of 5. And again, Solon going right to the line of scrimmage.
Stow's defensive ends have seen enough of the play action passing game to realize they need to stay put, stay on that quarterback for those situations.
4 receivers for Brody Cohen now. Walker and Kramer, Sierra and Nelson. Sierra is the lone receiver here to the bottom of your screen. Cohen with Buchanan next to him will fire, and somebody zigged when they should have zagged.
Yeah, feel like That was a blown assignment by somebody there.
Cohen's throwing the hitch, and Sierra's running the hitch and go, and the punt unit comes on.
Yeah, if that's a predetermined read pre-snap, maybe the corner gave a false read for the wide receiver. But we're punting.
Spencer Kramer is on to punt. Jacob Harrington will receive it for Stow. Good snap, good boot, spiraling. Harrington takes it at his 17, looks for running room, gets knocked down at the 25-yard line, where Stow will take over for the first time here in the third quarter, trying to cut into this 14-0 lead for Solon.
Good coverage by the long snapper, Brady Bush.
Now Brady is jack of all trades, and boy, does he get the football back there quickly on his snaps. Could be something he could do in the future. So Harrington brings him out. He's got three receivers, a blocking back. Boyd in the backfield with him. Boyd will try the right side. He's got room. Boyd breaks it, gets all the way out to the 50-yard line. Gain of 25 on first down for Stow. An explosive play here early for the Bulldogs.
That's the first time they've done that, where they've run weak with no tight end. Not something they've seen, and well blocked. And they're doing it again.
And Boyd has more room. He's all the way past the chains. Another first down. This time he gets 13 yards. And Solon is on their heels a little bit here defensively. First half, Stow did move the football, but kind of bit themselves with bad snaps and penalties. And here's Boyd again getting north and south. And they've come out with a vengeance here.
Boyd, the ball carrier.
This time an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, they're in turbo mode right now. As fast as they can get lined up, they're going. Slowing down, checking the play.
Harrington in the gun, brings Rickelman in motion, and will run the football behind Rickelman and Boyd. He's got room to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and he's in for the score. Jacob Harrington, behind the blocking of Andrew Rickelman and Caden Boyd, takes it to the house, and the Bulldogs answer early here in the second half with 6 points.
Man, that is tough to get adjusted when they are going that fast. And then they overload the one side there. They motioned over the tailback. Then they brought over the tight end and just straight QB lead to sweep to the near side for the touchdown. Motion on an extra point attempt.
Number 74, Amari Darrow, will attempt the kick. It is up. It is through. And Stow answers the bell at the start of the second half and goes 75 yards.
Remaining in the third quarter, the score, your Solon County 14, the Stow Bulldogs 7.
Puts 6 on the board. It's 14-7, Solon.
Playing with the lead is not something the Comets have done a lot of this year. So how do you do it when you come out from half? You have to come out with that same tenacious attack that you had in the first half. They clearly did not. And Stow had a little fire in their belly coming out at halftime.
Solon was getting moved off the football. Here's the replay on the touchdown. Harrington, Brock Stone came inside, and Harrington was barely touched.
There's one thing that tempo does. It can make you make bad decisions with your alignment, your responsibilities. You could be in the wrong gap. You can attack a blocker with the wrong shoulder just because you're tired, and they took advantage. Let's see how the Comets answer here. Maybe sustain a drive, maybe hold the ball a little bit longer instead of the tempo they showed.
They need complementary football
Yes,
here.
they do.
The offense needs to pick up some slack for the defense here. Here's the boot. Cooper Walker will take it at the 9. He's going to try the right side. He's out to the 25, the 30, the 35. He'll get all the way to the 39-yard line. Nice run there by Cooper Walker on the return.
Brought down by Channing Berry.
And time for Cohen and company to do something with the football. Here it is again.
Cooper Walker with great effort here, making men miss, staying vertical, holding on to that football.
Took a big hit there at the end.
Good starting field position for the Comets on their own 39. How are they going to answer here? By extra bodies.
Got an extra offensive lineman in the game. They run the quick screen, and it was read beautifully by number 2, Dalen Keeling for Stow. They tried to dump it out to
Second down and 10 for the Comets.
Christian Nelson, and that was read all the way.
Yeah, well over his head. We got to get back to what we were doing best there.
Comets have 6 offensive linemen in the game right now.
Yeah, they did this a little bit last year, too. I think they have Ibrahim Diaby as the extra lineman on the right side. Bush is the tight end on the left side.
So what looks to be a run formation. Turn hand to Sharpley, and Sharpley will get brought down by number 64,
Sharpley, the ball carrier.
Nicholas Gallagher.
Brought down by Aiden Blevins.
You can hear it all the way up here. The Stow defensive coaches urging on their Bulldog front to keep attacking, and they're living on the other side of the line of scrimmage right now.
Excuse me, that was Aiden Blevins, number 54. One of the leaders of the Stow Bulldog team. Cohen will dump it out in the flat over the head of Briar Pecana, and the Comets will have to punt on 4th and 8.
Intended for Briar Pecana.
2 3-and-outs here early in the second half, and Stow has momentum on their side. Israel Perkis was there anyway, out there with Pecana.
Yeah, there's such an art to the screen pass to the tailback like that. You're supposed to invite the rush, but also throw a perfectly thrown ball right to the running back's hands. And even if that was a perfectly thrown ball, I don't know if we would have had that thing blocked up with the way Stowe is coming after us.
Kramer
Almost
boots
blocked.
it high. Spiraling toward the sideline, takes a Solon bounce.
Keep
And
rolling.
it's going to go inside the 20 and almost to the 15-yard line. It's down at the 16.
Kramer's kick is down by
And Stowe takes over with a lot of energy and enthusiasm.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 16
Yeah, the
yard line.
juice in this stadium right now is gone on the Solon sideline. We need to get this thing picked up quick. Looking for a big play or a big hit, something to make something happen here.
8:29 remaining, third quarter. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They bring a man in motion. They hand. Trying the left side is Perkis, and he breaks a tackle, getting all the way out to the 23-yard line.
Israel Perkis,
It
ball
will be
carrier.
a gain of 7.
Brought down by Elijah Woodard.
This is Perkis power around the corner. Keeping his feet moving. We got to finish our pursuit.
Perkis again, this time inside, runs into a number of Comet tacklers, gets brought down shy of the line to gain. Maybe he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Eric Douglas getting his hands on him.
Hit first
Getting him
by
down
Ibrahim
quick.
Diaby. Also in on the tackle is Eric Douglas.
Third, and we'll call it 3. We're under 8 minutes
Third down,
in the
3 for
third.
Bulldogs.
Solon holding on to a 7-point lead, but Stowe has renewed life. Under center this time is Harrington. Turns, pitch sweep to Perkis, who'll cut it back against the green, break a tackle, and get all the way out near the 45-yard line. We'll call it the 43 of Stowe. Israel Perkis
Ball
now
carrier.
is showing toughness running the football.
Brought down
Running
by
a
Brock
bunch
Stone.
right at Brady Bush and just not wrapping up. Get this guy down.
And it was the Comets' intention to try to wear out these Bulldogs. They're not coming out this half looking worn out at all. Rickelman comes in motion. Harrington keeps, bounces it outside. Another explosive play for Stow. 14 yards on the carry. They're getting a lot of mileage running behind Andrew Rickelman, the 6'4", 220-pound tight end.
They're hooking on the edge and getting outside and getting second-level blocks. They're turning these 3 or 4 yard runs into big gains.
3 wide receivers, fake to Perkis. They throw the screen out here and immediately hit by number 6, Elijah Woodard. Was number 8.
Yeah, I think they had
Gideon Larlam, but they were not set.
They had 2 guys on the line of scrimmage down here, but it didn't matter. They're going to decline it after that loss. Woodard read it perfectly.
Result of the play is a loss of
2nd and 11 for Stow.
Watch Woodard looking at the eyes of the quarterback coming up. Boom.
You got barbecue back there? And you didn't invite me? Hurt my feelings. 2-by-2 set. Rickelman in motion, hands to Perkis. Perkis breaks a tackle. Flags are flying. Could it be a face mask?
One back here, one by the line of scrimmage.
We do have a flag on the play.
Foul. Fake. Defense. Added to the end of the run. Results in a first down.
Here it is again. Right there's the face mask. Turn the
right
head.
there on the 45-yard line.
Big penalty. Sets Stow up. 1st and 10 at the 23 of Solon. We're down to 6 minutes, and the Stow Monroe Falls Bulldogs are showing lots of life. They've got 3 receivers, a tight end right. Harrington's in the gun.
Rockstone toying with him.
He's going to run. QB draw. He's got room. Close to the chains. Actually, he's got the first down.
Brought down by Cooper Walker.
And Stow is getting chunk plays.
Somewhere Urban Meyer is laughing at these, they call them +1 QB runs, where you've literally outnumbered everybody if your quarterback just runs behind his running back. They're going trips to a side. We have to defend that, and if we over-defend it, they're going to run the ball with the QB, and they have and continue to do so.
Comets sent in an extra D lineman. Now they've got 5 D linemen, 4 defensive backs. Trying to stop this run. Rickelman comes in motion. Perkis, left side, brought down. He will get 4. 2nd and 6. They can get a first down inside the 2. Israel Perkis now running the ball hard. Have we seen Caden Boyd at all?
Not in this series, no, but we've got Solon Comet linebacker down right now.
We have a timeout for an injured Comet.
So number 45, Dominic Diorio, a freshman, 6'1", 185, walking off the field under his own power. That's a good sign. But he is coming out of the game.
Plays middle linebacker for us. See how they adjust with him out. Looks like Brock Stone is going to go to middle linebacker.
So 5 down linemen again for Solon, trying to stop this running game that Stow is now possessing. Pitch sweep to Perkis with all kind of room around the right side. He walks in.
Bulldog touchdown scored by number 12,
Touchdown
Perkins.
Bulldogs. With the extra point, they will tie this game up.
Completely hooked the edge. There's no one there in the alley. Like you said, Perkis walks in for a Bulldogs touchdown.
Number 74, Amari Darrow, on for the extra point try. Snap, spot, kick up, and good.
Kick by Darrow is good.
We're all knotted up at 14.
Solon Comets 14, the Stow Bulldogs 14.
.442 remaining third quarter. And the Stow Bulldogs have come out here in the second half with a vengeance, and momentum is on their side. This offense has to answer after 2 3-and-outs.
Not only is the 2 3-and-outs demoralizing to your momentum you had coming out of the half, it also is putting your defense in a bad spot because they're playing these long drives, 7-8 play drives, and they're running for 6, 7, 12 yards a pop. It is not going to get you what you need to win this game. We need a big play on offense, maybe sustain a drive. Something's got to change quick for the Solon Comets offense.
Cooper Walker, number 8.
A big play on special teams would go a long way. Pekana, Walker are deep. Noah Levick to boot it for Stow. End over end. Walker will take it at his 5. To the 10. To the 20. 25. 30. 35. Almost to the 40-yard line. And a late push out of bounds. Gotta believe that that is a hit out of bounds, which should be tacked on to the end of the run.
Yeah, he was shoved in the blue stripe portion of the sideline, clearly. This will put us, at near the Stow 45?
Stow 41.
41.
Personal foul, late hit, out of bounds. 9, kicking team. 15 yards to the end of the run. First down.
To borrow your word, fortuitous starting position.
First and 10 for the Comets. The ball is placed at the Bulldog 42-yard line.
There, that's the late hit there by 9 out of bounds.
Going back to that 2-back look here, Chuck.
Time for that O-line to step up here. 2 by 1. Cohen in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands to Pekana, and Perkis is in the backfield. Bringing him down.
That is a lot of bodies by the Stow defense up about 3 yards from the line of scrimmage, and they are coming. Perkis is playing that weak side linebacker, and we don't have somebody going right to him right away. He's going to have that A-gap covered.
Again, the 2-back set next to Cohen. They'll fake the sharply. They'll try to throw it, and the pass is batted down. And this defense is all over the Comets right now.
There's nothing really preventing them from backing up. Everything is a short pass. Everything is a rollout.
Pass by Cowan is incomplete. Broken up by Walter Kirkland.
These guys are pinning their ears back and going. Man-to-man defense, too.
They're just going to try to launch it deep. And the ball is deflected and knocked away at the last second. Cohen threw it up for Christian Nelson. And I think the ball gets to his body before the defender knocks it away.
Broken up by Ramon Richmond.
Number 24 just does not give up on the play. Great defensive play. Great pass. Great idea. Man, game of inches indeed.
Solon sets up like they're going to go for it on 4th and 9. And Stow is forced to burn a timeout.
Timeout. Their first of the half.
Unafraid to take a shot, though. I can't deny that that's not a great play call.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special thank you to the fire department EMS crew for coming to the game tonight and being on call in case of an emergency. Once again, thank you to the fire department.
Well, Jer, at midfield here, with Stow with all this momentum, and you got a 4th and 9.
I think you have to punt here. Like, pin him back, but you have to answer on D. I'll take my chances with that long of a field if we can get this thing tucked into the 10-yard line or even further. You have to hope that we can make a play on defense, get a turnover, change the momentum of this game somehow.
Spencer Kramer is in the game, and I think he's in the punt position.
They don't have anyone back right now. They might be coming after this one.
Kramer gets it off, boots it well, and the ball rolls, and is going to be stopped inside the 5-yard line, down at the 4. So that pays off for Solon. And Stow is going to have to go to the length of the field.
So 2 of our times we've said what the play should be, and it was. I'm calling a fumble recovery by the Solon Comets here very soon.
They need something.
See if our magic can hold up.
They need something. Stow is getting chunk plays out of the running game with Perkis and Rickelman's lead blocking.
See if we have an answer to these late shifts they do. They'll bring the running back over to the other side. He'll be on the same side as the tight end, and they've now got you outnumbered, and the QB's just running behind him. QB run.
Harrington up the middle. Picks up 6.
Harrington, the ball carrier. He's tackled by
2nd and 4.
5 on the play, 2nd out 5.
Sharply raking at the ball. Must have heard me. Need this Solon Comet defensive line to bow up, get a stop here.
Again, Harrington up the gut. Running through tacklers and gets it all the way out to the 26-yard line.
That was a direct snap to
Boyd.
Number 6.
Boyd.
Caden Boyd.
And Javon Williams.
Going old school football here.
For the Bulldogs, the ball's placed at their 26-yard line.
So Harrington comes back in the game now. A little wildcat there. But this is defeating and deflating for a defense when you know they're going to run and you can't stop it. Harrington hands to Boyd, tries the right side with room, bounces it outside. One man to beat, down to the 40 and brought down at the 35-yard line. Goes number 6, Caden Boyd. Actually inside the 35, down to the 33.
Right tackle number 70, big Jaden McKay, 6'4", 280, is having a day out there getting this running attack going. Comets have to do something to answer here.
Harrington brings Rickelman in motion and now follows him on the run and gets 9 yards.
Stow offensive line is just making a big mess, making a big piles.
2 Stow players are down. 1 with a cramp. 2 with a cramp. So that's good news. Nothing serious. But they've got a 2nd and 1, and right now they're just getting chunk plays. And they're pushing the Comets around. Solon doesn't have an answer.
See Coach Bubonics talking to the Comets defense about angles, if they're going to bring in that 5th lineman they saw them use earlier. They went with almost a 5-2 look. You know, there's something to be said about a 5-man front, but if you're hooking the edge, that's just another guy that's not there to help from in the alleyway.
We're down to 1:40 in the 3rd quarter, a quarter which has been dominated by Stow. And they set up in a run formation, a bunch set of receivers.
And a different quarterback, number 11.
And he hands to Boyd, who makes a man miss and gets brought down inside the 15 at the 12, or actually the 13. Number 11 that is in is Tage Boston, junior. And here comes Jacob Harrington back into the game after his cramp. Stow has the ball at the 13 of Solon. And the shoulders are starting to sag on the Solon side.
Another bunch look. They're going to put the tailback to the bunch. I bet it's QB run.
They weren't set.
They've done this several times where they move a guy over and they're snapping the ball. Nobody's set. It's a legal shift.
And they got caught.
5-yard penalty from the first.
Yeah, the tailback had moved and then the tight end was coming in motion, but the tailback had barely got set.
Harrington under center. Turns, flips it to Perkis. Keeps his feet moving. He'll pick up
About
three
or
or
four.
four.
The way that Stow is blocking our alley is been impressive all night. We usually have this hang defender there, and they're just doing a slight kick out and staying inside and getting vertical. Now, these aren't huge gains, but they're 5-6, 12 on the next one. You know, these add up, and it adds up in time of possession for sure.
Our 3rd quarter ends. We're knotted at 14. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter. Fourth quarter begins. Knotted at 14. Stow is knocking on the door again. They're down at the Solon 15. They're faced with a 2nd and 12. They can get it first down inside the 4-yard line. Jacob Harrington in the shotgun, stops, drops, gonna throw it, completes it to number 8, Gideon Larlam. No gain on the play. 3rd and long. Surprised at that call, Jerry.
I'm surprised that they've been running it down, right down Solon's throat, and they decided to go with a screen pass, which they've not really been very successful with all night. These like little tailback motions that are ripping out of the backfield, Solon's defense has been recognizing them every time as screen and kind of staying put. Yeah, a little surprised. Let's see if they go back to what they've been doing best.
They send 2 wide receivers out to the wide of the side of the field, 1 to the short side, and Harrington's going to pull it out and try to run now. He'll get forced out of bounds. He'll only pick up 3. 4th down.
Again, Chuck, I think Stow got a little bit too cute. If it is not broke, do not fix it. They've been just running. And then here comes the kicking. So I'd call this a win for Solon.
Noah Levick is on to attempt a 30-yard field goal from the right hash. Snap, low.
Not a good snap.
Botched, but he got it up and through. It was a late hold by the holder because the snap was low, and so he hit it a groove or 2 low, but got it up over the crossbar, and Stow is out to a 3-point lead. Here it is again.
Oh, man, I thought off the edge. I think that was Cooper Walker, number 1, with a diving block attempt, and, man, I thought he had it with that botched snap and the late hold, like you said, Chuck. All in all, damage done, but not enough that they cannot answer the bell here. A ton of time left in this ball game. Solon needs to sustain some sort of drive. Needs a big play. Someone has to make a big play. We tried a big play with the deep ball. I would love to see another one.
I would love to see that too. I think that's there. As you mentioned, they're manned up on the on receivers and just stuffing the run game. So drop back and take a shot deep again. It was there the first time. Let's see if now Walker and Pecana have been doing a good job of getting them good field position on these returns, but the offense has to do something with it. Line drive boot. Walker takes it at his 5 to the 10 to the 20. He's got room. 30.
Still got
40.
room.
Out to midfield to 50. Evades a tackler. Gets into Stow territory. Down at the 40.
Let's keep our head over there. Get off the field. But it has been a return fest.
Here it is again.
It's not even that well blocked. They just don't have the numbers to equate where the ball's been kicked every time. Their lanes are off, and Cooper Walker's taking advantage.
Okay, let's find the spot here. All right. 39-yard line. In the gun, Brody Cohen, 3 wideouts. Easton Evans in at blocking back. Henry Sharpley trying to make some people miss. He'll get 2.
Sharpley, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Caden Boyd.
And Sharpley slow to get up.
Ooh, lucky we got away with a little bit of a hold there on the edge, but
They gave Sharpley 3 yards. 2nd and 7. We're down to 11:21 remaining here in the 4th. Briar Pecana will step in at running back for Sharpley.
Got one tight end in the game.
Cohen takes the snap, fakes to Pecana, dishes it out here to Cooper Walker, who dropped the football. Now they're saying he caught it and fumbled it.
That's a forward pass.
Pass was complete.
He's on the
Cooper Walker.
39-yard line. He
Knocked out of bounds.
catches it, quote unquote, drops it
Loss of
on
4.
the 41.
Third down 12 for the Comets.
I don't know. They ever
I don't
had-
know. I mean, we have the benefit of the replay, but even in live action, you could tell he's throwing it forward.
Third and 12.
Man-to-man.
Cohen steps up in the pocket, has pressure, gets away from it, gets it to the 35, the 30. He's got the first down.
Outstanding effort.
Brody Cohen all on his own. Stowe brought a blitz, and Cohen stepped up inside it. Good job by the O-line.
When you're in man-to-man coverage and you get poor rush lanes like that, quarterback makes them pay. Great job by Cohen. Moves the chains.
That was
Another
huge.
shot.
Again, a 2-by-1 set. Brady Bush in it, blocking back. Briar Pecana in the next two. Brody Cohen in the gun. Direct snap. Cohen dishes it out. Spencer Kramer will get nothing. Good defensive play there. Caden Boyd for Stowe.
He's brought down by Caden Boyd.
Loss of 3.
Loss of 3 on the play.
It looks like they're doing a box count run play there. Do they have enough in the box? And they've got too many, so they're going to throw the quick screen. But when they're in man, they've not really played zone tonight. It is go get that guy, and that's what he did to Kramer. Still in one high man-to-man defense. Gotta
Cohen
throw
will
it.
roll. Fires into the flat, high and incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 13.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Miguel Sierra.
Edge is definitely a pressure point. That is a hard throw to make when you're rolling to that pressure.
Rickelman and Kirkland are 2 solid defensive ends, and they get up the
Yes.
field in a hurry. They're long.
And a 3-3 stack with some pressure here.
Cohen looking for Nelson,
Pass is
cannot
incomplete,
find
intended
him.
for Christian Nelson.
4th down and
Barker on the
13.
coverage. 4th down for the Comets.
Great idea on the comeback. It's an opportunity, but we have to convert.
4 receivers in for Cohen.
Man-to-man across the board.
Still walking up like they're going to blitz. They've got 3 down linemen. Harrington or Boyd is showing that he might blitz. They bring 4. Cohen throws it short, and it's incomplete. And the Comets will turn it over on downs.
Cohen's pass is incomplete, intended for
With
Christian Nelson.
9:38 remaining in the 4th, what looked to be a promising offensive series after an outstanding return and a first down run by Brody Cohen, Comets come up short
First and 10 for the
and turn it
Bulldogs.
over on downs.
Defense has to get a quick 3 and out here. Get the ball out. Do something to stop this rushing attack. There's enough time, but we got to make it happen.
Perkis
There it is.
Tries the left side, evades a tackle. Now fumbles the football, and the Comets have it.
Just like that, Chuck.
Bulldog fumble is recovered by number 12, Javon Williams.
Israel Perkis does a nice job of evading a tackler running to his left, tries to cut back, but forgets the footballs. Somebody hit his arms, I believe.
Right there, and a fortuitous bounce to the hands of the Solon Comet defense.
The Comets ball is placed to the Bulldog 39-yard line.
Opportunity is here.
Run formation here for Solon, and a run it is. Pecana trying to get north and south, but gets nothing. And people are slow to get up. A loss of 2.
Cannon, the ball carrier.
Tried to go with a little bit of a power run formation, but
those defensive ends in this Stow defense are playing perfectly, setting the edge, not allowing any sort of gap to be opened up.
2-by-1 set for Cone. Short drop. Incomplete. Flag goes down.
Collins' pass is incomplete.
Was intended for Nelson. Number 7, Colton Barker, slammed him to the ground, and the flag came out. It's going to be a personal foul. And Coach Martin Potter of Stow is getting the explanation.
He's up off the ground.
And here's the call.
I don't like this conference, though.
Personal foul. Toughness. Defense number 7. 15. End of the down counts. Second down.
Well, if it's 15 yards, it's a first down.
So Solon will have it at the 26 of Stow after the personal foul penalty. We're down to 8:49. Here it is again.
Oh, suplex. Brock Lesnar. In the words of the student section, you cannot do that.
2-by-1 set. Henry Sharpley in at running back. Brady Bush switches from one side to the other, and Cohen will try to keep it, but he will not get anywhere again. Defensive end on the left side, number 45.
Collins, ball carrier. He is brought down by
They've done this
Walter
all
Kirkland.
night. Take the edge away.
Can't run inside, can't run outside.
We were doing a great job of that vertical running attack in the first half, and they've adjusted. As good teams do. They've got 2 stout inside interior defensive linemen and 2 good defensive ends. Credit to them. Oh no.
Pick. Number 8, Gideon Larlam.
We've got Bedlam now.
Collins' pass intended for Bush is intercepted by Gideon Larlam.
Oh, fuck. Hurry off this. Defense number 52. 15 yards. First down.
And some frustration being shown there by Solon here. The deflected ball into the hands of Larlam.
Middle linebacker played that perfectly enough to get a hand up. little extracurricular after the play was over.
Yeah, they caught the second guy there. Well, this is not over yet.
There's a lot of football.
7 minutes and 50 seconds. Hand to Boyd around the left side. Escapes one tackler, escapes another one, and finally gets knocked out of bounds. And we got flags flying.
Keep
Refs
our
have
heads.
got to get
Keep
control
our
of
heads.
this.
Keep our heads.
Caden Boyd, the ball carrier. You're doing the flag on the play.
Personal foul. First down.
Called it against Solon. See what we can see here. Missed tackle. Broken tackle. Broken tackle.
Well, the running back flips him there, but it doesn't matter. When you're on the sideline like that, you're never going to get the. It's just not a situation you can win. Play poised, play to win, but play poised, make a play.
3-by-1 set. Harrington takes a snap, fakes, keeps, gets brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job by Diaby reading that.
Harrington, the ball carrier.
They're running the running back towards the receivers, and it's actually a running play for the quarterback. And he and Valembic do a good job of staying put.
2nd and 9. It's a 3-point Stow lead. They're starting to milk the clock now. We're approaching the 7-minute mark. Solon has to make a play, get the ball back into the hands of their offense. They need a turnover. Harrington's going to go under center. Pitch sweep. Boyd will get brought down in the backfield. Elijah Woodard.
He's hit in the backfield by Elijah
Good
Woodard.
play there for a 5-yard loss.
Elijah Woodard has been physical all game tonight.
Loss of 6 on the play. Brings up a
Huge
third
loss
down,
there.
15.
3rd and double sticks. Keep it in front. Get this ball back.
3rd and 15. Clock ticking away. We're approaching the 6-minute mark now. They're in a 2-by-2 set. Harrington will pitch it out. The ball is picked off! Picked off by number 56 for Solon. Ben Vinson.
Harrington's pass is intercepted by number 56.
A down lineman picked off Harrington.
Unbelievable play. Once again, Solon defense reading the screens. They've done it 4 out of, or maybe 5 times, but this is a dream for a defensive lineman.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling all the way to the 30-yard line of Stow.
There is always enough time, Chuck, to go win a game.
But they've got to do something with it here.
Yes.
What
Play
a
poised, play to win.
How does he even catch that ball?
What a gift.
The ball was fired.
What a gift.
Solon needs a timeout to regroup.
Those quick change situations, when it's that extreme of something you've never seen before, there's not a lot of 15, 16, 17-year-olds that know how to handle that situation that well. We must have had just 9 in the huddle or 13 in the huddle. Who knows?
Well, what a challenge for offensive coordinator. Here's, again, the interception. For Jake Voigt, the OC for Solon, when your offense is struggling like they are and can't seem to get people blocked up.
What an athletic catch. That is a dream.
He wasn't even covering the points of the ball.
I don't know if he gets a lot of running back drill time.
No. Holding it like a loaf of bread. So the Comets have an unbalanced formation here. They turn and they try to run with Sharpley up the middle, and they're not getting much, but maybe 3, 2nd and 7. So what a challenge for the OC to come up with something to get this offense moving, because they were just getting outplayed. They're getting out-physicaled. There's no other way to put that. The third quarter was completely dominant by Stow.
Yeah.
And most of this quarter, other than we've had some good returns, we haven't been able to establish much offensively.
Yeah, our return game was our whole offense for a little while.
Cohen
Ball's
will
up.
launch it deep. And he's got it! Touchdown! Cooper Walker! He may have gotten away with a bit of a push, but it is scored as 6 points.
Great job. Pressure in the face of Cohen. Puts it in the back corner where only he can get it. And Cooper Walker is a gamer. Has been all day. Always enough time.
Extra point number 36, Brady Salter.
This is one incredible game. Momentum swings, for gosh sakes.
Brady Salter is our kicker.
Snap, spot, kick, up, and
boomed.
Good.
The kick by Salter is good.
Comets
Wow.
out to a 20-17 lead with 5:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter. They've come back from essentially the ground. I mean, they were getting beat up in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Chunk plays left and right. It looked like a jailbreak.
Momentum swing of like 1% to 99% here. Defense has to answer the bell, though. Let's go.
Caden Boyd is slow to get up for Stow. Like an ankle. I don't know if he's coming back in this one. But the Comets dominate the first half, a 14-0 lead at halftime, followed by Stow coming out with a vengeance and getting to a 17-14 lead. Several extracurricular penalties called on both sides for late hits, for a suplex. And here we are now, Solon out to a 4-point lead and kicking off. It's a squib kick. And Perkins can't handle it. And they're going to just fall on it.
Here comes the mosh pit.
Goodness gracious. That could have gotten real ugly.
Kick is returned by Tyron Austin. He's brought down by Henry Sharpley.
So it was number 9, Tyron Austin, who managed to come up with that football in the middle of that rugby scrum.
27-yard.
Thought somebody's knee was on the ground, but be that as it may, Stow will have the ball at their own 27, 1st and 10. Here it is again. Look at this. I got
Bobbled
it.
Around.
You take it.
I mean, if your knee's down and you touch the ball, isn't the play down? Whatever.
So 2 has the ball, and then we get a somewhat of a tush push.
QB run.
Harrington trying to get outside, all kind of room. He'll have the first down. He'll get it all the way out past the 40-yard line to the 43. Student body right.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything too cute this series.
They like getting Rickelman out in front. Doesn't even matter if he blocks anybody. Just run behind him. Gut check time. 3 receivers out to the wide side of the field. Single tight end. Harrington will throw it out there. He'll complete it. His receivers got it. That's number 5. Jack Miller with all kind of room.
Something they had success with in the first quarter, throwing those quick screens. And Solon playing that softer zone coverage.
Now they're quick to the line of scrimmage.
QB run, I'm guessing.
Harrington with Perkins in the backfield with him. Will run behind Rickelman. Try to get outside. He does.
Harrington, the ball carrier, is forced out of bounds by Cooper Walker.
It's an interesting scheme. Bringing the backside tight end around like that. I don't see that too often.
Is this a crackback right there?
No, he's just standing there. It's close, but that's not like the classic blindside crackback. That's such a nuanced call now.
Coach Wiz was complaining about that
Sure,
one.
yeah.
3 receivers out to the wide side of the field. We're down to 3:58. Perkins in the backfield with Harrington. He'll throw it out to Miller, who's got room but is brought down.
Looks like a first down, though.
For a first down, a 3-yard gain. Clock stops while they move the chains.
Jonah Klotzman on the tackle.
Quick into the flat and making us come up and make a tackle.
10 for the Bulldogs. Ball's
Jonah
placed with
Klotzman does a nice job of coming up quick.
Yes, he does. The field's getting compressed. These zones are going to get tighter.
3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Perkins in the backfield with Harrington. Takes the snap. He's going to run it behind Rickelman. And he will break contain, get down inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Clock continues to run now. 3:10 and counting.
brought down by Abraham.
A field goal does Stow no good. They are down 4 points.
Diaby being physical on that scheme, and it makes him stop his feet, but we're just not quick enough to get there to get the tackle for the loss. Under 3 minutes, though.
Second down. We'll call it 6. Harrington, straight drop. Gonna throw it out in the flat. Miller's got room. Miller is down to the 5, and he's in the end zone. Couple of missed tackles.
Harrington's pass is complete to Jack Miller for a Stow touchdown.
With 2:26 in the fourth, Stow has taken a 2-point lead.
Man, the subtle look off upfield by the quarterback froze everybody, and we just did not make the tackle.
We had a lot of time.
Yes.
Stow will try to make this a 3-point lead. Snap, spot, kick, up, hit the
Boink.
upright, but went through.
Kick by Darrow is good with 26 remaining. He scored the Stow Bulldogs 24.
So with 2:26 remaining in the fourth, Stow has jumped back out to a lead, 24-21.
The task is clear here.
Well, let's see what Stow decides to do here with the kickoff, because they have gotten burned on several kick returns. And we're one defender away from going to the house. Walker and Pecana are deep. And if they kick it, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, they keep kicking it to the 4-man side, and it makes no sense to me.
Noah Levick.
Seven
Kicks
was
it short,
offsides and out of
right
bounds.
out of bounds.
Kick by Levick, sails out of bounds.
Theory, you could make them kick this again.
2:26 remaining.
Out of bounds. Kicking team. Spot in the 35. First down.
Because that's behind where we've been starting the field on
Oh,
these returns.
for sure.
I remember doing that when we had guys like Corey Crenshaw, 100-meter champion back there returning kicks. It was, we want you to kick the ball to him. Same with guys like Cooper Walker.
So the offense comes out, 3 receivers. Stow's got 3 down linemen. Cohen throws it short, completes it to Kramer. He'll get 6 yards. They'll go right to the line of scrimmage. 3 points will tie it. Cohen again. Out of the gun. Takes the snap. Rolls to his right. Fires it. And is it picked? Nope. Knocked down. Almost picked by Jack Miller. Good coverage.
Stow's going with a
Broken up by Caden Boyd.
cover 2 look, man underneath, and just rushing 4, trying to keep everything in front of him, and makes it tight. Got to win as a receiver. Plenty of time.
Under 2 minutes, 1:55. Third and 4. Same formation. Cohen hands to Sharpley. He's got the first down. He's past midfield. Nice run inside.
Great call. Great call. Don't panic.
He's brought down by
Run your lead blocker up through there. Here comes Brady Bush. Go get the first down. Start the next series, or start this series on a positive note here.
Cohen fires, incomplete. Good job to get that throw off.
Collins' pass is incomplete. Intended for Cooper Walker.
Stow's trying to stay in their lanes to limit that running by Cohen.
Which he's done so well tonight.
Their linebacker Perkis had to check out, and Tyron Austin, number 9, came in for him.
Still in that cover 2 look. Looks like man underneath, though. Fumble.
Fumble the snap. Cohen has to jump on it. 3rd and
Solon has
14.
Solon has 3 timeouts here. We need to regroup. Now's the time.
It'll bring up a 3rd down, 14.
They set up in 2-by-2. There's the snap. Cohen avoids the rush. Now fires it over the middle. It's caught! Cooper Walker bouncing off of tacklers.
Collins' pass is complete to Cooper Walker.
Use it.
It'll be
You can
first
use the
and 10 for
timeout.
Collins
Your
ball.
time's not going to run for a few seconds here.
The Comets have 2 timeouts. 1st and 10 at the 33. Cohen hands to Sharpley. Tries the middle, behind Bush. He's all the way to the 20-yard line, and he was down.
The refs are saying down. Refs are saying down. The back judge signaled down. Everyone relax.
1st and 10 for the Comets. The ball is placed at the Stow 21-yard line.
The run through contact. Runners down by contact.
Runners down by contact. First down, Solon Comets.
Wiz was all the way out
Coach
there.
Wiz in that camouflage hoodie was not seen by anybody. 47 seconds left. Plenty of time. 45.
4 down linemen for Stow. They're loaded in the line of scrimmage. They try to run sharply. He tries to bounce. He'll barely get back to the line.
Henry Sharpley, the ball carrier. He's tackled
Timeout.
by David Harrington.
Out. Their second of the half.
Again, defensive end play, squeezing the play, not allowing that hold to develop, forcing the running back to make a decision. Am I bouncing this or am I staying vertical? And you had to bounce.
Right now it would be a 37-yard field goal.
Last time we were here, Jimmer McMeechan was the kicker, and he is in street clothes tonight.
.32 seconds remain here in the ball game. Solon with 1 timeout. Stow with 2. Stow has a 3-point lead. And the Comets are looking to jump ahead here or kick that field goal and send it into OT.
Staying in that cover 2 look.
Cohen. Looking for Kramer. He's got
Touchdown.
the ball.
Don't you dare, referee.
He called it a touchdown.
Cohen's 4th.
The number 10, Spencer Kramer for a Solon touchdown.
I don't know what kind of route this was.
Flag on the field after the play. Touchdown.
All right, long explanation here after this flag is thrown. Might pick up this flag, I don't know. Just got to go explain it to the head coach. .26 seconds remain. Solon has a 3-point lead after the touchdown. I don't know what.
It had to have been something after the play.
Yeah. But what exactly? Taunting?
Delay a game,
That'll be on.
Excessive celebration?
something. Yeah. It's going to be on the kickoff.
In to try the extra point for your Comets, number 36, Brady Saltzer.
4 touchdowns for Brady Cohen tonight.
Snap. Spot. Kick. Up. Good.
Brody Cohen, sorry.
Kick by Saltzer is good.
Comets back to a 3-point lead. My goodness.
28, the Stow Bulldogs, 24.
Wondering if we can see the touchdown play again. Was Kramer the outside receiver
Yes.
there?
So
Okay.
he actually is filling in for Christian Nelson, I believe. Yeah, Christian Nelson left the game after that suplex.
Here's the touchdown again.
Yeah, down here at the
Kramer
bottom.
on the outside. Bush does an out route.
Just a vertical. Gets his right foot in, left foot in. Touchdown. "26 seconds feels like an eternity in this game, though.
It does.
This second half is incredible.
Well, we said they were evenly matched teams. And
Correct.
Set the kick for your Comets, number 36.
gotta squib this, don't you?
We have been all day. I don't know why we would stop doing it.
There it is. Ball's taken at the 30. Rickelman, the 6'4", 200, he tries to pitch it back to number 2. And he gets it to the 40. A flag comes in late. 11 seconds went off the clock. We're down to 15 seconds remaining in the game. What could that be? A personal foul against Solon. A face mask. It's going to set Stow up with the ball inside Solon territory at the 45-yard line. Just 15 seconds remain, though.
Stow with 2 timeouts. They have to go the length of the field. They have to score.
Third and final timeout of the half.
So with the pitch there, and I think he surprised him. Must have been behind the play. But regardless, we're talking 2, maybe 3 plays at the most here. No.
So Stow is down 4 points. Field goal does them absolutely no good. 15 seconds remain in the game. Comets have to tackle here. They've got to hustle to the ball, and they've got to tackle.
Hopefully in our favor. Referees talking with Coach Wiz about the clock. "17 seconds on the clock now. Got 2 seconds back."
Watch the hook and ladder.
Empty look here. 4x1 set.
All bunched up at the top of the screen. See if the Comets can get some pressure. Brady Bush trying to provide it. They throw the ball short. Henry Sharpley is there, almost to pick it. 4 seconds ran off the clock. We're down to 13 seconds to go.
You know what they're trying to do? They're send the top 3 guys in that diamond, run off the defense, maybe get a block, throw it to the guy underneath. It's almost like a punt return at that point. Just misfired.
3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 6 DBs. And the Comets are probably just going to rush 3, try to get pressure with Diaby and Bush. And Harrington, Pekana gets him down!
Great spy.
Harrington is sacked in the backfield by number 8, Briar Pekana.
What a great design there. 3 rushers. Briar Pekana is lurking and spying the quarterback, and he closes on him like Sonny Styles.
We need one more play, one more clean play, and this is over.
They're resetting the clock to
5
5 seconds now. Stay with that. Rush 3 and have Pekana spy. And somebody police the handshake line because there's no love lost here between these 2 squads. There's been a lot of trash talking going on.
what's your best in the dirt play you could draw up here as a coach? You got to have something in your back pocket you thought of in a nightmare at some point. How do I score 54 yards away with one play to go? And that's it.
Now they're down to 2 rushers.
Going to rush 2.
With the spy Pacana. They're in a bunch set. Harrington to throw. Diaby trying to get pressure. He does. Bush misses
Down.
it. Down goes Harrington. Down goes Harrington.
Chuck, we've seen 2 great ones. We have not seen a boring game on Stewart Field this year, that's for sure.
And the Comets will come away with a hard-fought, well-earned 28-24 victory over Stow. An incredible matchup. Back and forth all night.
Just trading punches the whole night. I don't mean that literally, but just who would survive? Great resolve by the Comets.
And a game that they really needed. So your final score from Stewart Field is Solon 28. We're 2-0 on this year. You realize that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do all the games. Solon 28, Stow 24. For all of us here at SETV, our director, Joe Ferenci, our crack student staff, manning the microphones, cameras, doing all the hard work, and our sideline reporter, Lila Alders. My name is Chuck Chokina for Jerry Burris. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you next time.